few things. We're going to start with Rachel Zoe. She is officially filming Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which she says is fun. We're going to talk about that. We also got to talk about my girl Vicky because she is officially coming to BravoCon. Woohoo! And we're going to talk about Charlie on NextGen NYC. And if you're not watching NextGen NYC, then get your excuses ready because I want to hear them. And we're going to send some love to the friends, family, and fans of Ambi-Rell, the chef who passed unexpectedly yesterday. Plus, going to tell y'all which Hurrdat shows you need to be checking out this week because there are a lot of fun things coming your way down the Hurrdat pipeline this week. So let's get started. Come on in. Come hang with me. In the words of Heather Dubrow, everybody come hang out. This is going to be so fun. Yes. So, Lindsay, it's Miami night. I know, baby, I have felt the rush since I opened my eyes this morning. Don't you get it twisted. It is absolutely Miami night. Thank God. I don't know why. For a while, I kept thinking that Miami was like Thursdays. Like it was a Thursday night show. It used to be a Thursday night show? I don't know. But I'm here for, hump day with my Miami galleys. I really am. So, yes, excited about Miami tonight. Let's talk about Rachel Zoe first. Here we go. How do y'all feel about Housewives saying, oh, filming is fun? Okay. Like, obviously, I don't want work to be toxic for anybody. I also don't know that I want filming Housewives to be fun all the time. Like, it is a job where you open up elements of your life that maybe are difficult to talk about, to confront, to deal with. But saying it's fun, it's like, well, what's going on? Because is there not any conflict? Is there not any resolution? Every show, there has to be some sort of conflict and resolution. It is a story. You know what I'm saying? So really interested to see that she said that it was fun, but maybe they can't scare her off, I guess, as soon as she comes back, right? They got to be a little gentle on her and let her get her like her bearings, But I wanted to also hit on, and obviously this could be a story that has no credibility whatsoever, but The Sun reported that Rachel only joined the cast of Housewives of Beverly Hills in the first place because money was tight due to the divorce from her husband. And I don't look, Rachel Zoe on a broke ass day has got more than me on a rich day. So I'm not out here talking about her funds. What I am going to say is that doesn't not make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because my first thing was whenever they announced that she was coming back, I was like, they either must have thrown a ton of money at her or she might have needed it. So to see this, I'm like, okay, that does kind of make sense, so we'll see. And then also for her to say that it's fun, it's like, okay, are you just here to collect a check? Kyle Richards does not get tortured and tormented endlessly for months out of the year for the last 14 years for some people to show up and have fun and collect the same amount of money. Okay. So we're going to have to expose and share some stuff that maybe we didn't want to. Okay. KM says Rachel fun, aka they just started and she hasn't been ripped a new one yet. Maybe they're easing it in for sure. That's hilarious. Mel NYC says Christian, loving your background. Thank you. Appreciate it. It is a mess right now because I just sold my couch and then I ordered a new one and then that new one was canceled. So now I'm couchless and don't know what I'm going to do. It's not fun. Anyway, so let me know what y'all think. Do you agree with these rumors? Do you believe there's any credibility whatsoever regarding the Rachel Zoe rumors about the finances and being, and a reason for her to come back to Bravo? Do we believe it? Do we not? And to say filming is fun, do you think she's had any beef with anybody yet? And who do you think is going to be the first one to come for her? Why do I feel like her and Erica are going to go at it? I don't know why. I just kind of do. I feel like her and Erica are going to be but then I could be wrong. As I get older, I realize that my judge of character is worse and worse. So her and Erica are probably soul sisters by this point, and I'm just completely wrong. Speaking of soul sister, y'all know who mine is, and that's Vicky. And so excited because Vicky is officially, she was able to announce she will be a BravoCon attendee this year. You can't have BravoCon without the OG of the OC, you know? So incredibly excited for her to be included this year, and to, I just, I love seeing her get all the love. So excited for her to meet y'all and to celebrate and whoop it up to the point we can barely walk. We're gonna have to have somebody, wheel us to our plane ride on the way home, and that's what it's all about. So, did you see that Vicky was able to announce her BravoCon stuff? And tell me, what other Bravo celebrity BravoCon announcements have you been excited for? And the thing I really want to ask y'all is, Vicky and I want to make our booth like so fun and unique, and really unique, silly, fun merch, that is like a good memory for people. So we're taking all the ideas and suggestions, and everything has to be submitted and approved and all that. So there's a timeline, but any inspiration or ideas of things that you think would resonate with people or would make you as a Bravo or OC viewer excited to see, let your girl know. And then if you're in Vegas, you're going to whoop it up. Me and you are going to whoop it up. If you're watching this, we're going to whoop it up. So put your party pants on and get your tickets, okay? Somebody who I'm not looking forward to seeing at BravoCon, and if I pass his meet and greet line, pass will be exactly what I do, which is keep on walking. And that is Charlie from NextGen NYC. If spoiled, rich, annoying boy were in the dictionary, the whole page would be a picture of Charlie. Okay. And he basically came at Sweet Riley on the most recent episode, Candy's daughter. And it's like, Riley's literally the most chill, laid back, nice person on the show, it seems. And he went for her, basically saying that she was like not welcoming and stuff to like this girl that he brought around. And that, it was honestly kind of uncomfortable to watch the way that he talked to her, and the way that he described her interaction and what she was doing with these ladies. Number one, because it wasn't accurate, and number two, it just felt very nasty. And and then she started crying, and I felt like he did say something like, okay, what you're saying, that makes sense, but you just made a girl cry, and you're still sitting on the other side of the bus. Go over and be like, I'm really, really sorry. Like, what did I do? Or help me understand, like, I messed up. Like, I'm saying all that to say, you won't see me in the meet and greet line of Charlie at the BravoCon of this year. You will find me in the Riley meet and greet line. I want a Riley, Gia, and Ariana meet and greet line. All 3 days. I'm wearing a different outfit every day. I want 3 pictures. Exactly. And Charlie, you can take the picture. How about that? You snap and tell if it's approved and keep it moving. But we don't want any pictures with Charlie. Sorry, we don't. I wanted to also talk to y'all about, let's see, reality core. Y'all need to know what to listen to this week, because if you're like me, speaking of NextGen NYC, you missed Teresa, and getting to see her on like a recent episode of that was just kind of like filling that little void, that we missed seeing her on Jersey. But the best thing about Teresa is the love for her daughters. And we've got Gabriella on Turning the Tables this week. So make sure you listen to that to get an update on. I'm really excited because, number one, it's like when I see Vicky like on the phone with Michael, or if I'm around her and she's like helping her kids do something over the phone, or just watching them go into like mom mode is so cute. Like it's fully like mom life, and I think that's one reason why people always love Teresa from day one, was, she's such a good mom. So anytime we get to see Teresa and her daughters, you're going to find me there. Also, Miss Britani Bateman, the singing, sloppy, Salt Lake City lady is making her way to the reality court with Anna and Ace, and I don't know that there's enough brooms for the mess that would ensue between those three, to be quite honest with you. So I'm not sure if I'm excited or nervous for that one. So, but we're going to listen to that as well. Okay. I wanted to just make sure that I got those out there for y'all in case you're looking for some content this week. I think those are two good suggestions for you. Also, did y'all see, I'm not sure if anybody here is Food Network fans, or, you know, if you're like me, you don't really switch out of Bravo, but I do know some Food Network. And sweet Ambi-Rell passed away. The chef, and she was only 55 years old. I believe it was America's Worst Cooks was like one of her biggest shows, but you know how Food Network is, like they have all their talent on so many programs, and I just feel like Anne was a consistent face of Food Network as long as I can remember, but she unexpectedly passed away at 55 yesterday at her home in New York. No details have come out, but you might be like, why is Christian talking about that? You know, I always say, like, celebrity culture, pop culture, yes, it's silly. Yes, it is baseless to a lot of people, but I find and believe that the reason there is an excitement and what feels to be a connection to someone you may see on TV or some sort of program is, you know, you just connect with them, you relate to them. And anytime something that you relate to leaves, it's sad. So, you know, for fans of Anne and family and friends of Anne, just sending love. And, you know, Anne was a really, really popular chef. So, I mean, a lot of people I've seen on Facebook groups and Twitter, and just a lot of people amongst, you know, throughout the world of entertainment, you know, missing her. So if, you know, you're a fan of Anne and you find yourself sad about the news, just know I'm sending my love to you and sending you all the hugs, okay? So hang in there. Life is short, and, you know, that's exactly why you got to come to BravoCon and whoop it up with Vicky, because life is short and you got to whoop it up as much as you possibly can. So, and speaking of whooping it up, my favorite thing to do about whooping it up is talk with y'all. Look at all these comments. Let's see. Let's go back. We'll start with the most recent. I'm devastated Ambi-Rell passed. She seemed like a sweetheart. Bless her soul. And that's the thing too. Like, obviously there's that vibe of, you know, Hollywood, LA, entertainment, famous people, like they might not be kind. Anne seemed like the coolest, nicest lady. So yeah, just absolutely horrible. Alice says, Anne was so great. I loved her great attitude, and she was a great talent. Absolutely. Wonderful talent. Let's see. KM, Gabriella is never in the public. Gabriella said, I'm getting this college degree and y'all mind your damn business. I know that's right. I'm here for it. Mel NYC, my love. Charlie better watch out, because her mom and grandma would come get him together. Candy and her mama ain't got to do nothing. The Bravo fans got it. So Candy can just sit there and protect her no scrubs coins and don't catch a lawsuit, because we're happy to take one for the team. No, I'm just kidding. That's horrible. But he will be getting some looks. You know that, like how when Whitney walked by, Mary Cosby went, women. I'm going to see Charlie at BravoCon and go, trust fund babies. Don't like it. Be nice to people, you know? Charlie is so jealous. It's obvious. Yeah, isn't he the one too that didn't want Housewives kids on the show? You're welcome for the foundation in which you are standing on, my friend. Hello. Lord have mercy. KM, I hope Jax isn't allowed there after all the Crazy Valley drama and him learning absolutely nothing. I hope Andy lets him go and doesn't bring him back to Bravo. He is so horrific to women. I mean, also too, this back to like resonating, and like sometimes resonating isn't always a positive thing. You resonate and you relate to people who are going through horrific experiences. Like when Vicky, you know, when her mom passed, like her ultimately her decision to go ahead and allow it to be aired was because she was like, the whole point of this show is to share our lives and to relate to other people's lives. And she was like, I am going through something that all of us dread. So, but saying that to say, I can't imagine the anxiety or stress or trauma that may come along from someone who has found themselves either in a relationship currently with someone like Jax, or someone who has thankfully broken away from someone like Jax, and you're walking around at BravoCon 2 marks deep with your girlfriend, and you see him and know what he did and know how he talks to people and know how he treats Britney. I don't think that's right. You know, whenever it could quite literally cause an in-person exchange of discomfort, we got to protect the emotions and potential traumas of people. And I'm sorry, you know, their decision to keep him on the show or something, that's different. I mean, I guess because the cast can, you know, that's up to them whether that's what they want to surround themselves with. BravoCon, I see zero reason why it would be acceptable to bring him personally. So let's see. I wish I could find the clip when Vicky found out she was getting a Real Housewives award a few years ago. I love that. I got you. It's on YouTube. I have the clip. Also, I was in the audience just like, oh, yeah, celebrate my girl. Erica will see through Rachel's phoniness. Dorit and Rachel are going to fight. Rachel, that's what y'all are saying. Rachel Zoe is all that and a bag of chips plus a 2-liter Pepsi on the side if you still need caffeine. All right, Mary. Mary leads the Rachel Zoe fan club, in case y'all didn't know. I love that. Mel, she doesn't want to see another financially struggling housewife. But again, Rachel Zoe's financial struggles are my lottery earnings, I feel. You know? So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Joe Gorga is horrible to women too. You're preaching to the choir. You know, like I completely agree. So KM says agreed. Bye, Jax. Mel, you're laughing at the women thing. Let's see. Lindsay, when you went to the Miami, was Dr. Nicole at the premiere party? I don't believe so. If she was, I didn't see her, but I was there pretty much beginning to end, I think, and I did not see her. I wish I would have because I love Dr. Nicole. No, but I don't believe she was there, unfortunately. Alice loves Rachel Zoe. Yeah, y'all are coming in with the comments down. No, that's right. Oops, Alexa, stop. I stay be setting Alexa timers, y'all. I really do. And speaking of, I should probably go find out what that timer and reminder was for because I ain't got a clue. And if I don't check now, it's gone forever. So thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. Gosh, we're already halfway through the week. And where is June gone? June is come and gone like a one-season housewife. Here today, gone tomorrow. Barely even got the title card edited and published on the TV and scrapped forever. Delete the Bravo cast photos. Delete all the audio tagline options. Delete the memories. We're deleting the memories of June. That's how fast it's come and gone. It's crazy. So, y'all, as always, have a good day. Be good to somebody. Give them a hug. I'm sending you hugs. Because, you know, full transparency, I could use a hug right now. I could. So I'll send all of y'all one. All right. And I hope everybody has a blessed and wonderful day. I'm so excited to see y'all again in 2 days on Friday. We'll close out this week together and we'll whoop it up going into the weekend. So I love you as always. Be sure to slide into her dad's DMs, my DMs. Be sure to go listen to Reality Court, Turning the Tables this week. And I will see you right back here on Friday at 3 p.m. Love y'all always. Besos.